What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Civilization 5 Disappearing Civs AI only battle. This is going to be your info addicts and the alternate battle episode, both at sort of turn 100. This game's at turn 102. The alternate one is, I think, exactly on 100, or it might be on 101, but it's also there. So we'll show you that one in a sec, but we're going to go over the info addicts for this one first. I had some suggestions for how to do this, because obviously we're going to be removing 2 civs as well, and the sort of most interesting suggestion, or the best one I think that people seem to like the most, was a comment suggesting that I basically do the pick which civs will be deleted first, then look at the info addicts, then delete the civs. So that's actually the best of both worlds. Don't know why that wasn't sort of an obvious thing to me, but you know, everyone makes mistakes. So first up, I just need to quickly check how many civs are still alive, and I realize there's an easier way to do it than keeping track myself. I just go into cities here, scroll down until there's none. So Venice is so there's 36 left, so that's fine. So now I'm going to open, here we go, 1, 2, 36. So here we go, let's remember the numbers, 22 and 36. Now any civ can be removed from this game, but in the alternate ones I won't remove the same ones. Now that hasn't happened yet, although that said, I've actually removed the second 2 in the alternate one already, so that could be a disaster if it lands on the same one here, in which case I apologise. Sorry, but hopefully that won't happen. 22 and 36, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is Persia, so scroll up. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 is the Goths. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, so Spain will be removed. 23, 24 is Indonesia. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 36 should be last, shouldn't it, anyway, but Kulin was 33, 34, 35, 36, apparently there's 37 here, what? 34, 35, 36, I'm going to count again, don't want any issues here, I'm going to do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is Persia, same as before, right, scroll till Persia's at the top. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, with that being the Goths. No, wait, no, I've lost count, damn it. Right, 9 is Persia. Okay, we know that much, Okay, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 is the Goths. Phew, see, that was maybe the mistake. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 is the Shoshone. 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34 is Britain, 35, 36 is Harappa. That is big. So Harappa and Spain will be leaving the game. Harappa is the big one here because it leaves this part of the map very much open for Siam, which could be a game changer, and Persia as well, I guess, and Parthia. And Spain's also pretty big. Not got anything against Europe at all, but obviously, you know, these European civs need every helping hand. It probably is best for the game if once every time it is a European, at least early on. So we'll have a look now at the info addicts, and then we'll remove those civs. It's time to say goodbye. But Harappa is a big one, and luckily that didn't clash with the alternate battle, and I'll make sure to do the alternate one afterwards in the future, because I completely forgot about that. Well, that's a big one already. We're deleting the second most populated country in the world. I'll be going over the top 5s for each category, but because I know some people have said they don't want to hear me reading out lists all the time, and I don't remember it all anyway, so it's not particularly great. However, of course, at the end, if there is 10 civs left, it will be a top 10, and you're more than welcome, of course, to pause the video and sink in a little bit further of the list, obviously up to who's in 12th, you'll be able to see. So population, the Zulu is the biggest at the moment. Then it is Harappa, who will be leaving us, then the Shoshone, the Kulin, and Japan. It's quite surprising that Japan's doing really well. I'm very happy with that. Okay, crop yield though, the Harappa not doing so good, still up there, but the Zulu, Shoshone, Kulin, Canada, and Harappa. Production, a big one, the Zulu, Shoshone, Harappa, Kulin, and Canada again. Russia keeps missing out, you got to feel bad for them. Right, I'm going to start using GMP. Because net gold goes to 0 after a while. So I used to use net gold because obviously GMP was not the best measure because it's not gold per turn, but GMP, when you think about it, is actually a better measure of income because then it doesn't matter how much they're spending at the end. So the Zulu lead for this, then the Shoshone, the Kulin, the Songhai, and the Goths. Land area, Shoshone quite far ahead, which obviously this is their unique ability. The Zulu, Kulin, Canada, and China. Interestingly enough, Canada and China, Russia is the 7th as well. It's two of the biggest countries actually in the world today, also up here on the list, 4th and 5th. I mean, I don't know. That might be pretty close to like accurate placements. I don't remember exactly. Obviously, Russia's number 1. I don't even know. I think Canada's the 2nd biggest country in the world, isn't it? And then I don't know. I guess China and the US are probably sort of similar, 3rd, 4th, I'd guess. And then yeah, that's just a guess. Right, land area, military manpower. The Zulu leading the way again, ahead of the Shoshone, the Kulin, Harappa again, so we'll be deleting the 4th biggest military power in the world. Siam will be loving to hear that, and Russia also up there in 5th. Approval, literacy will cover in other topics. Social policies, Songhai and the Kulin, California, and the Zulu all with 13. Canada has 13. Happiness, Parthia, Khazar. Those two lead just because I've had to reveal the map when I move them. So they've discovered all the natural wonders. That's why they are ahead. But everyone else, I mean, they're still doing pretty well to be up here. But they do have a bit of a boost. So just bear that in mind. But Japan, Harappa, China up here as well. No one's quite in the negatives just yet. And here we can see our fallen civs. The Sioux, Germany, Ethiopia, Assyria. Syria didn't even get into the start. I had to kill them off. But the Congo and Korea as well. Technologies, here's a big one. Garamanti's down there in last. Obviously, we just looked at a list for this, so we know it pretty much. But as you can see, Japan sort of propped up with that early boost they got. They are sliding down the list. Well, not sliding, they're still first, but you know, they're only one ahead. The Zulu and the Kulin, both one behind, hot on their tails. Harappa, Songhai, and France all there as well on 35. Britain and the Ottomans, the Europeans doing well. No sign of Spain, of course. Spain haven't really appeared in anything, so they maybe won't be a big miss. And this is going to be great news for France and Rome and Morocco. The Harappa disappearing again is the bigger one in this scenario, and probably the first mega civ that's going to change the game. Obviously Ethiopia was pretty big that they went, but it was fairly early in the game, so it doesn't make too much difference. And the Zulu probably would have got them eventually. So yeah, but the Harappa, that is the first big change. Net gold we won't be looking at anymore. Cities, the Zulu lead the way with 14, 11 for the Shoshone, 9 for the Kulin, 8 for Canada, and 7 for Russia, the Songhai Huns, and Siam. Harappa there will obviously, with 5, will be disappearing. Harappa, currently the 3rd biggest science output. You got a feel for them here. The Zulu in 1st, Kulin 2nd, Harappa, Shoshone in Great Britain. Siam's up there too, and they'll obviously be in the top 5 in literally 1 minute when I killed the other civs. Culture, Zulu, Kulin, Shoshone, Songhai, and Harappa again. Wonders, Harappa in 1st. I think those wonders will just disappear. I don't think they open up to be built again. Just a note. I haven't noticed any come up twice, and maybe you have. The Zulu, Rome, Kulin, and Indonesia. Treasury, not too important. Zulu, Egypt, Canada, Songhai, and China. Bear in mind that won't be counted in the end results, but just check it anyway. Faith gain, Persia, Songhai, Goths, Garamantes, and Morocco. I'll also look at the religions in just a second. No one's influential. Great works, Canada, France, Kulin, Egypt, and Japan. Harappa and Spain, there you go, next to each other. Both will be leaving the game with their great works. Trade routes, Harappa, Japan, Canada, Songhai, Egypt, and the Kulin, all with 5. Tourism, Harappa, Japan, and Canada, the only civs with any at the moment. Obviously, Harappa about to disappear. So, religions, let's have a look. World religions. There are no world religions. That is not true. Okay. Well, that makes things a little bit more confusing. Okay, I'll try it this way, but apologies. I won't be able to see who's the strongest. And I'll have to try and remember whose is who. Zoroastrianism. Persia. Okay, I'm going to have to check this now. Persia. Yes, that one is correct. It's going to be a bit awkward, isn't it? Right, so they have got pilgrimage, guruship, religious unity, Earth Mother, and underground sect. Oh, and feed the world. So if you want to pause and read through what it does here and what you can see, or if you know the abilities, but I won't read everything because we don't need me just reading forever. Sikhism, which I think is... I have no idea where that is either. Just have a click around the map and guess. You know what? Okay, so is that Brazil? That is Brazil. Okay, because Catholicism was taken, of course, by somebody else. Sikhism, choral music, itinerant preachers, oral tradition, religious fervour, Peace Gardens and Peace Loving. Shinto, I'm pretty sure is Japan. I'll check afterwards, but I'll just read it out while I'm here, which is Initiation Rites, Reliquary, Holy Warriors, Goddess of the Hunt, and Religious Art. Is that Japan? Yes, that is Japan. Okay. Right, next one. Islam. That's normally Arabia, but I don't actually think they got it in this game, did they? Somebody else got it. Who was it? Was it a West? I think it was someone out here. Was it the Songhai? I mean, it's here. Okay, no, it was the Garamantes, actually. I haven't seen them get one before, so that's good. Jesuit education, monasteries, church property, desert folklore, pagodas, and missionary zeal. There's a few pantheons, but we won't worry about those. Eastern Orthodox, which... I don't remember who got that. Cathedrals, mosques, papal primacy, holy order, goddess of protection. Normally Ethiopia gets it, but I don't know if they got it in this game before they died, or did somebody else grab it? Doesn't seem to be around. I feel like it's normally an Eastern European or Ethiopia that gets it, so the fact that it might have disappeared with Ethiopia, if it was them, and I apologise to another Civ if I miss it and they have it, but I mean, North America has no religion. Brazil, Sikhism will eventually probably get up there, but yeah, there's none up there. So it must have just disappeared with Ethiopia, I think. And then we have Catholicism, which is fertility rates to the glory of God, religious centre, defender of the faith, interfaith dialogue, and divine inspiration. Now, this is in Europe. I don't know where... Okay, it's from the Goths. Okay, there you go. And then the other one is Buddhism, which I believe is Spain's. Asceticism, Messiah, Sun God, Unity of the Prophets, Ceremonial Burial, and Religious Community. And yeah, that's Spain's. So that'll be it for this part. Just one final moment. Big F in the comments down below for our civs. Where are they? Spain. Where is it? Here it is. Unit. Kill. Boom. Gone. And who is the other one? Harappa. Oh, why? I don't know why. It's alphabetical by the leaders' names, which is very confusing. Goodbye, Harappa. I'm sorry. We nearly got rid of Texas by accident, but we recounted, and we fixed it. So let me just save this. You can see the horror of the amount of saves that I probably should just go through and delete. I'd never be able to get them to run again, so I don't know why I have them all. But there we go. Let's save that. Nice and safe. Make sure nothing goes wrong, and I will now cut to the alternate battle. Okay, as promised, here we are, the alternate battle. It's looking very different, actually. Quite a few things happen. So first I'll go over who was eliminated. So 4 civs have already been removed. 2 just now and 2 at turn 50. That might have been 49, but you know, pretty close. So first up to go, if I just remember correctly, I'm going to use the map to guide me here. Okay, let's do who went now, just so I get this right. So France just disappeared. So they were here, not doing as well as they were in the other one, but they just disappeared. I think France have a city around here in the other game, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, France has disappeared. Obviously, Germany is still here, and all the civs that are gone from the other one. So Harappa, who just went. Who else just went? Spain just went. They're still here, obviously. And Germany obviously went earlier. And Ethiopia is also still in this one. But yeah, France and the Mayans just went. The Mayans were doing a bit better in this one. They'd sort of reached down here, as you can see from the sort of ruins they've left behind. You'll see the Aztecs doing quite well here. And then the civs that went earlier in the game in this series. I'm just trying to piece it together from the gaps in the map. Who's the 4th one? Struggling to spot who the 4th one was. I know who one of them is. Oh, okay, yeah, they're in. It's because they've been completely settled over. So the Sioux. They died, I think, in the other one, which confused me even more. But they were also gone in this one. They got sort of bad luck. Turn 50, the Sioux disappeared. But Texas and Agadica here. And that city has grown so quickly. Oh my goodness. Like, this is where the Sioux capital was here. And they've managed to already get to 19. That is impressive. But yeah, lots of settling from the Shoshone in Texas have sort of got rid of that. The Iroquois that are about to die. We'll cover the whole map in a second. The other civ, I alluded to it, I think in the last episode. One was doing really well. Indonesia had 5 cities. They still hadn't used the settler that was next to their capital, but they'd built 4 more, had already settled a ton of cities, doing much better than they were in the other game. And yet, sadly, then their number was up. They just got removed from this one. So that sucked on turn 50. But yeah, I'll go and do a little map review now. So as you see, not as dominant from the Shoshone towards Alaska here. You've actually got California more out this way with plenty of cities. They've also got 4 down here. They settled San Diego in a different place. And like I said, I'm very surprised, turn 100, apart from the obvious differences caused by me removing different civs, there's been a lot of changing events, which was not the case really. The last one was very similar for the first sort of 150 turns. Texas here looking sort of similar, but Dallas is where Boston is in the other game, for example. Canada just took Philadelphia here in a peace deal. America still have Washington though, and Canada's looking good, but not as many cities, but a bit more population in these cities. The Aztecs here doing okay, got some cool cities in the Caribbean, and they've now got the freedom of this because the Mayans are gone. Brazil and the Inca, pretty similar. The Inca a bit more aggressive with this city, but then Brazil have also settled Brasilia here, and the Inca are down here, so a bit different again. It seems like the civs in this game are a little bit more on the ball, a little bit more aggressive. I don't know if they're learning. I highly doubt the saves are connected. Like, I don't think the civs have learned from the other game or anything scary. But you never know. Artificial intelligence could be. Maybe the Brazilian AI here is planning how to take us over. They did conquer this city. That looks like an Aztec name. I'm not sure, but that looks more Aztec than Inca. Just guessing. It doesn't look like they're at war. Over to Europe, Spain's got some islands already. Britain's looking pretty much exactly the same. I think just the order. I think maybe Edinburgh and Manchester might be the other way around in the other game. I know Manchester's on Iceland. I don't know, maybe they haven't settled Ireland. But either way, pretty similar. Sweden and Russia actually look very similar. The cities, again, in slightly different places and everything. But with no Germany here, it's not made too much of a difference. Well, France is gone now, but Spain's here. Rome and Germany, maybe a couple of cities will get settled in here. Greece, the Gulf's definitely not doing as well. The Ottomans doing good again, but not as much hold of North Africa. Arabia's still here doing fine. Persia doing much better as well with 6 cities. They conquered this off the Huns, who have actually died. I didn't even notice that, but the Huns have died to Russia, who are looking very good in this game. Khazar doing okay as well, looking much better actually. 3 good cities, much closer. That's nice to see. Parthia almost identical, if not identical. Harappa is looking much more, as I mentioned, in control of India. Of course, they are safe from being removed in this game as they've been removed in the main game. Persia does have a random city here. I'm not sure how long they'll hold on to that. Siam also looking pretty powerful and starting to make the most of Indonesia's downfall. We'll probably see them start to settle down here. I haven't done Africa, so I'll go back over there in a sec. Apologies, I just went around, followed the Arabian Peninsula. China's again looking pretty big. Beijing is huge in this game, and they also have Guangzhou up here. Japan has made it over and actually conquered Korea, as opposed to obviously the other game. They're a bit further north, and China's conquered Korea. Mongolia's here doing okay as well. There's some random cities. Germany's up there. But yeah, Japan, despite, I think they're actually worse off in this game, so I don't think they got the extra technologies, which is my fault, but it's probably too late now. But, you know, they seem to be doing fine anyway. And then there's the Kulin here, and Japan somehow got down here as well. Kulin, a little bit more, I don't know, a little bit more expansive. I think they might have never met Indonesia as well, which is something to bear in mind. I don't know exactly what they'd done at the time that Indonesia disappeared. Africa, the Zulu, still looking pretty strong here, but much more competition for them. Arabia forward settling them a lot. Ethiopia still here with the Great Wall, and much bigger than they were in the other game too. So that's already a threat for the Zulu, who got this off Congo. Congo looks like they're going to die to Ethiopia. Egypt is a bit more sprinkled around and a mess. Garamanti's still around and have actually killed the Songhai with the help of a pretty strong Morocco, which is pretty rare. We had it in one of the recent games, but apart from that, it's not a very common occurrence. So that is it for the alternate battle. We will have another look at this one when the main game hits turn 200 to see what happens over here. But as always, if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe as well if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.